There are definitely some asshole parents at my kid's school. There was one incident that I hesitate to talk about on this podcast, but I will.
Go on.
I will.
Yeah.
My daughter has had a trouble with big problems. She's had a lot of trouble with this other kid at school. They do not get along. This kid it does happen. That's what I said to her. I said, you're not going to get along with everybody.
I don't get along with certain people, and I'm 33 years old. You know,
right? That's what I said to her. I said, you will find in life that there are people you don't get along with. When you're a grown up, they don't do things like deliberately push your pencils off the table or kick you under the desk or stuff. You know, it's just still annoying. You just learn to avoid these people, and that's how it is.
No, instead they just like deny your holiday requests.
Right?
And,
yeah, that kind of shit. Like it happens. So this kid incidentally broke her leg. She broke her leg, right? So she's got a cast.
Whoa.
And she's on crutches and everything like that.
What, your daughter is?
No. I would have mentioned that. This kid, the kid she has a problem with, okay?
Oh, okay.
So the kid comes out of school the other day and she says something to her mum, and her mum marches up to me and she says, my daughter tells me that your daughter was kicking her in the cast, like in her broken leg. And I turned like horrified to my daughter, and she was like, that's a lie! She's like, I did not do that. And I thought, I can't believe that my daughter would do that. She's not like that. And this other kid suddenly changes her story and says, oh, no, she was poking my elbow, I mean. And I was like, hang on a sec. This kid's clearly trying to get my daughter in trouble, saying that she kicked her in the cast, and I'm waiting for the mum to bollock the kid for giving up this massive lie. And she just says, okay. She looks at me and she goes, so what are we going to do about this? And I said, what do you mean? I said, well, you know, she didn't kick her in the cast. I said, obviously, you know, I know these two kids don't get along. I'm sure it was half of one, six of whatever of another. You know, I'm sure I used the phrase correctly at the time.
I'm sure you did.
And I can't, you know, it was.
It's
half
of one, six, and six of another.
Yeah, but it's four of one and 12 of another. Your kid's the 12.
And she's
my
like
kid's
stood there like, what?
Yeah, huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, love. Anyway, the point is, I said, look, I said to the two kids, I said, I know you guys don't get along. You've just got to
call her love, did you?
No, I didn't. I said, you know, you kids just have to stay away from each other. If you don't get along, just don't play together. And that's fine. And we'll talk to the teacher, and maybe, you know, you guys won't sit at the same table. And the mum was like, okay. Like, as if it was my kid, there was a problem. I got home and I told Mrs. F this story. She hit the fucking roof.
I would have considered your little daughter to have actually done the kicking in the cast.
No. She's
I
not
reckon
like
the
that.
plot twist is that she actually did kick her in the cast.
No, she didn't.
I've seen her. She's mischievous. She's a cheeky. She is a very cheeky girl. I reckon she kicked her in the cast.
No,
I would have done.
All right, Lewis. In that case, why did the other kid change her story?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Go on.
Maybe she was intimidated into changing the story.
Yeah,
shit.
Maybe your little daughter. Maybe your little daughter had given her the eyes.
No,
she was giving her the
because I'll
death
tell you
stare,
what,
like...
this kid's caused problems for other kids, and after hearing this, people overheard this conversation. Other parents said to me, "She's been a problem for my kid too." I was like,
Listen.
you know what? No, we came up with a plan. We're gonna waylay her after school one day and kick the shit out of her cast. Just kick that cast. What?
I reckon she's an absolute terror. I reckon she's traumatizing that whole class. She's kicking them all in the cast. She's lying about it. She's got them all under her thumb. She's got a whole little empire there.
Flax, you cannot ambush a kid and kick. You can't implicate yourself like that. You got to pay somebody to do it.
You're right. Shit. Editors, remove this from the Triforce podcast. I don't want to be implicated, all right? And you guys are accessories now as well.
I know. You gotta pay Randy to do it instead. So Randy, I'm gonna give you 3 weeks worth of apple juice boxes for your lunch,
and you're gonna kick Alphage right in his fucking hockey injury,
right in her leg cast.
Man.
Oh my god. Well, there you go.